Is intimacy about pleasure or performance?
You are not a man unless you can go 7 rounds in a day. Women swear that they are doing the most in bed, but a lot of times both of them just lie there, and I'm just like,
Welcome back to another super special episode of Say It With Your Chest. This is an Offair with Gbemi and Toolz.
Offair special.
Mini-series.
Yes.
Special mini-series.
Yes.
And we are basically encouraging you to say it with your chest. This, of course, is when you're talking to your partner about the things you like, the things that you don't like. Very, very important. So we're trying to just foster better communication.
Exactly. Communication is key.
Yes, sorry. For today's episode, we have a very serious question. Are you ready? The question is intimacy about pleasure or performance?
I think both. You know, listen. How do I'm no therapist, okay? But I feel like for you to be fully intimate with your partner, you have to learn how to pleasure them and then apply that knowledge into performance. Did I give you a word salad just now?
That was good. That made sense. That clock it.
No, but really, I mean,
so
yeah.
Let's start simple, right? So when people think about intimacy, what do you think they're more focused on? Enjoying the moment or proving something?
They should be enjoying the moment. Yeah. And ensuring that your partner too is enjoying it, because you're a team. So you should be, as much as you're enjoying it, hopefully they're enjoying it too. If you're not sure, I think you should ask questions.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I think people that focus fully on performance, that is almost like a misroad tactic, because you could in your mind have performed as in I gave you 3 solid hours, but the pleasure wasn't there.
Have you ever, when you were in school and you write an exam and you are so confident, that you have smashed this paper, it's going to be A, and then you come out
all
and
your diagrams were nice, everything was
you start asking questions and you're like, what people are writing is different from what I wrote, oh God, I beg. And then when your score comes back, maybe you feel so hopefully they drew nose and eyes for you.
That hasn't happened to me where they drew things, but yes, I think both are important, but I think they should be like this. So you can't really be so focused on performance and you don't think about making sure that your partner enjoys it, because what's the point? It just doesn't make sense, does it?
I think don't be with people that you lie to and lie to you as well, because you might be thinking, oh, she's having or he's having the time of his life, and the person is just like yawn, but let it not be like I'm wicked now, that sort of thing. Especially I've read a few comments of men on socials where they're like, women swear that they are doing the most in bed, but a lot of times both of them just lie there, and I'm just like, what
Let's talk about pressure, right? Because a lot of people enter the bedroom with pressure, not excitement. Of course, pressure to perform, pressure to last long, pressure to do it well. Let's talk about this pressure to last long. I don't know, where did we start thinking that being able to do 10 hours is the thing?
I don't think you should be doing 10 hours of anything except sleeping. Please. I'm sorry. Who wants to be like, why? Don't you have a job?
So when people say like, oh, hours and hours and hours, I'm like, you didn't have anything else to do? You did not literally,
I think it's a thing of society. It's a thing of basically this whole macho sense of, oh, you're not a man unless you can go 7 rounds in a day. Songs as well. That girl, I can't remember, yours, mine, ours. For hours in the lyrics, I'm just like, hours and hours. Who are you? Is hours and hours? Why?
Man, the way my life is set up right now, anytime I get to sleep, I'm just like, let me just close my eyes.
So please, why?
But okay, let me also stress, not saying that sort of 2 minutes is like a great way to to go, unless the situation presents itself that way. Like if it's like a quickie, fine. But yeah, the whole hours and hours and hours, I don't know where that came from, but when I'm talking to my friends, nobody is kind of just saying, oh my gosh, and we were at it for like 15 hours and it was just great. Nobody's like, who says that?
Unless you're under the influence of something. We've all seen that documentary.
Yes.
I'm just thinking, like, what the heck? But yeah, one question I have is, who do you think has more pressure on them to perform? Is it men or women? I think definitely men.
Yes, absolutely men. Because, I mean, if the performance isn't going well, you can kind of see it, can't you? But, you know, I mean, women, it's unfortunate that a lot of us kind of feel that we kind of need to, you know...
Need to do what?
Need to perform a certain way to kind of make it seem like everything is going well.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, fake it, basically. But, yeah, I would say definitely the men probably, you know...
And this is why a lot of
experience more pressure.
times some of them end up taking, like, these performance-enhancing meds that are dangerous for the heart, dangerous for your blood pressure, all those things. And we've read of cases where maybe someone took some medication they're not supposed to take, and then for hours they're ready to go.
Or sometimes they just have a heart attack and that's it.
Hey,
you know,
and
go for picture.
So when you, I mean, I'm trying not to be unserious, but imagine going like that and getting to heaven and they're looking at you like.
Okay, so before this episode, we went to Instagram and asked you guys some very unserious questions, as we do, and we of course encouraged you to answer with your full chest. And we are going to answer some of those questions. Let not be like we're just making you answer questions. We're going to answer some questions. All right, so let us do this or that.
Okay.
Gbemi, listen and listen well. You've got to pick one option.
Why is it got to be? Okay, let's do
He's
this.
small but skilled, or he's big but mid.
Now this is very unfair. I think you can train the mid person. There's room for training.
Maybe in this life he was just that's his portion in life. He was just born to be mid.
Yeah, she's small. Oh. Sorry.
So you still just manage the mid.
You will learn. Even if we have to, I'll be your lesson teacher. You will learn. You will learn.
School time.
With homework.
Let me see. If I was, oh gosh. If I was to answer, you want me to answer?
Answer.
You want me to answer this question? The very question I asked you.
Of course.
How small are we talking? Like, you know, are we just... Is it like smaller than
small
average?
Small enough to be classified as small.
In which country?
Girl.
Okay. Probably
in China. Sorry. According to research.
Okay. Yeah, B.
You see? Please now. Life is too short to be collecting such.
However, there is such a thing as too big. Talk about that
yes.
Okay, all right. And yes, so we've got the results of how you guys voted as well. But oh my gosh, a lot of you said they went against us. They said small but skilled.
Well, that's your preference.
And these are some of the responses. Skill pays bills. Size is not a strategy. What does that mean?
I don't. I'm puzzled. Another person said, I'm not decorating the bedroom. I want results. Okay. So they don't need like a wild time. They need a good time?
I mean, each to his or her own. This one says, big with no skill is just stress.
So clearly, performance without pleasure is useless. Interesting. Okay, another this or that.
Next one. Okay. Again, you've got to pick one. Last longer or finish together, even if it's quick.
Finish together.
Yeah, finish together. Finish together. I think so. Yeah.
What are the results? What do people say?
So finish together.
Okay.
Finish together, won by a small margin.
A small margin.
And these are some of the answers. These are some of your responses. 1 hour and I'm bored. 5 minutes and we're both happy. Choose peace.
Hello.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree. Sometimes if both of you know what you're doing, that 5 minutes can just be freaking magical.
Perfect.
Yes. All right. And somebody else says, I don't need a marathon. I need a connection.
Simple.
Yeah.
For matured people, please. Anyway, Okay.
Do you want to take the next one?
Yeah, the next one, consistency or variety? Consistency. See, now this is a very interesting question because you can take it in both ways. Are you saying consistency meaning one partner, or are you saying variety meaning other people, different people?
I think this is in relation to like a one-on-one situation.
Or like a skill situation. Does this person have a consistent skill, or should they have like a variety? Or
like, okay, if your partner, there's this one thing
that they do,
and they've mastered it and everything, should they do that every single time, or should they try and switch it up?
A mix of both.
I think switch it up.
Na collabo.
As much as I like small chops, I can't have small chops every day. Can I have small chops? I cannot.
For yourself, I like puff puff.
See, I am literally like, over this Christmas break, I did not one plate of small chops passed me by.
Right.
But as much as I love small chops, I can't have it every day. So if you know,
I like for example, I can eat rice every day. I love rice every day.
Are you serious?
I love rice every day.
You can have rice every day?
Absolutely. Good basmati rice.
Yes. No, I get tired. I think switching it up is interesting. Like,
let's see what people say.
Could you do every day for a whole year? You could have rice every day for a whole year.
I think I can.
That's strange.
How is that strange?
That's strange. Oh my gosh.
I like rice. Okay.
So I guess we're both saying opposite things. You're saying consistency, but I'm saying variety.
And Nigerians voted consistency.
That's why some of you are angry.
Somebody said
Same
consistency, but don't be boring. Okay, I get it.
Another one said routine with small remix. I like that.
Yes, now because like I said, I like rice. I can have rice and stew today. Tomorrow, rice and ofada. The next day, rice and egusi. The next day, jollof rice. The next day, fried rice. The next day, coconut rice. Isha rice.
But it's still rice. That's what I'm saying.
But in different ways. Zuda knows. Anyhow.
Variety is that what to say? Variety is the spice of life. There you go. All right. Last one. Should I do this or do you want to do this?
Do it.
Okay. So the last one is quiet and intense or playful and expressive. Quiet and intense.
It depends. I think it depends.
Quiet and intense.
You don't have to come out and neighbors are looking at you like, I want you run because you have been making so much noise, being expressive.
Yeah, quiet and intense. I think I said like 4 times. Quiet and intense. I mean, not like mute, as in mute quiet.
Yes, but
it's not like I was gonna say something, but I don't think I should. But yeah, I think you can have a great time.
Yeah.
Without what's that Trey Songz song?
Your neighbors
know my name.
Your neighbors knowing your name.
Yeah.
You know what? From these answers,
I don't bring Jesus into it.
Oh gosh, from these answers, it's just basically clear that people want pleasure, not pressure. As long as it's bringing them pleasure, I think that's what they're looking for, basically. And they don't want performance anxiety. It's very simple. Yeah.
And of course, that is why comfort and preparation matter. So people can focus on enjoying the moment and not overthinking it. And these are some key takeaways, should you want to note them down. Intimacy is not a competition. It is not a competition. It should be about, making sure everybody's happy. It's not an exam. It is not a performance review. Yeah, we're not doing how many pumps per minute.
Oh my gosh, no.
And pleasure grows when pressure reduces.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are some things that Durex has, some variants that Durex has that can help with reducing pressure and basically increasing confidence. There's so many different things that they have. They have a wide range of products that basically cut across different needs. So if you're looking for confidence, they've got something for that. If you're looking for feeling and intimacy, if you're looking for fun, adventure, or performance, they've got that as well. For example, for performance, they've got the condom called Performer, and it basically contains like a special lube called benzocaine inside the condom, which helps the man to control climax, prolong excitement. Okay, so reduces that whole pressure of how long am I going to last, that sort of thing. If you're looking for intimacy and feeling, they've got Featherlight, and basically it brings people closer together because it's one of the thinnest condoms that they've got in their latest range, and it provides the same level of protection protection. Okay. Another thing,
And I was gonna say, for those of you that are like me, the love variety, they have got a special range for excitement and fun, and these condoms come in 3 fruit flavors: banana, strawberry, and orange, and they bring loads of fun and an added dash of extra excitement into sex.
If you are the sort of person who's looking for maximum stimulation, definitely make sure you check out the Pleasure Me range. It has ribs, it has raised dots as well, which gives extra intensity for yourself and your partner. And also, if you are basically looking for a condom that will not fail you in terms of confidence, you know that you're rest assured that you are protected, you're extra safe, definitely check out Durex Extra Safe. I think that it's self-explanatory. Basically, it's slightly thicker, it has extra lubrication. It's for those people who want the ultimate peace of mind, the ultimate reassurance that they are extra safe, so there are no surprises. So,
surprises. Okay, so that is it for this episode. I hope you learned a lot. And feel free to ask your partner or your friends some of the
questions that we asked you.
Some of the questions. Hopefully you wrote everything down. So find out what you like, what you don't like, and find out if you guys have been doing the wrong thing. Thank you so much for watching. And once again, this episode was powered by Durex.